And we're back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and we're going to talk about a ton of things in this video. We're going to talk about the meta shift, we're going to talk about mods and what mods are really good, and some tables that I found that are really amazing. We're going to talk about the community update and the new raid that's coming out and some changes to scoundrels. And before we do all of that, we're going to talk briefly about the meta shift, which I am very excited about. This is really cool. I'm glad to see this. There is a shift right now to Jedi Knight Anakin away from Obi-Wan. And I just gotta say, I've been using Obi-Wan and I do not like playing him. It's just not my style. I like the foresight mechanic, but I do not like the dodge evasion mechanic. It's just not fun to play against. The other thing that is showing up on this list is HK-47, which is droids. I'm just really happy that Dooku and Obi-Wan are not the best leaders anymore. I was really hoping something like this would happen. A shift away from that nonsense, frankly. Jedi Knight Anakin and HK-47 allows for a lot more flexibility in teams. Jedi Knight Anakin allows for Jedis to be better and clones. I'm sure there's going to be tons of variations of Jedi Knight Anakin, and I'm about 50 purple parts away and about 13 Omegas away from having him maxed out. I will be using him. I'm pretty excited about that. Also, let's go over and look at this really quick. Community update. Of course, I've already talked about WEG and Biggs. At the end of the video, there'll be a link to that video where I talk about those. But more importantly than that, for me anyways, is that they're going to add the scoundrel category to the Gamorrean Guard, Stormtrooper Han, and IG-88. And that is really good for me because I was focusing on getting Lando for the credit heist so I can get that extra 1,000,000 credits a week. I already have Stormtrooper Han and IG-88 at level 7, gear 8, and maybe I'll take them higher if I need to, but that is really cool. And then right here, this is very cool. We're still testing the Takedown Raid, and we're aiming to have it launched sometime this month. Here's some footage of that raid. I'm really excited about it because this allows for us to fight against droids, and anti-droid heroes are going to be very popular. So I can stop farming Lando and I can start farming some of these heroes like Ugnaught, which I've got at 5 stars. Amagundi, he's okay. I think if you don't have Yoda, maybe you could get him so you can also get Yoda. Dacha, which I have at 7 stars already. Ithkoth, which also, same thing with Yoda. And then regular Jawa, which I have at 5 stars. So for me, I'm focusing on Jawa, Dathcha, and Ugnaught. Now let's go and look at this Jedi Knight Anakin leader because I'm really excited about it. We're going to do a battle here right now for the number 7. And this is just my play style of heroes. I really like him. I've made several videos about Anakin. And when I start using him inside of the squad arena, I'll probably make videos about that as also. So we're just going to try to take him out first. He does so much damage, especially with his splash damage. I've just seen crazy numbers, and we'll see if we get any crazy numbers out of him right now. It's just, he seems really good. Okay, what's going on? Oh, 9,000, 7,000. Oh, everybody gets offense up. Wow, that is really cool. I like him a lot. I gotta tell you, I think he's just amazing. Okay, if I can get rid of Rey right here, we'll be in good shape. All right, get ability block across the board. That's pretty cool. All 4 of them have ability block, so I can kind of ping away at Royal Guard. I'm going to go stealth on Leia. I've been trying to figure out when to go stealth on her and when not to go stealth. It's kind of tricky. I'm not sure I've got it figured out yet, but hopefully I can take Jedi Knight. Wow, he had offense down and he still did 11,000 damage. That's crazy. Oh, I didn't realize that Stormtrooper Han had already taunted. I should have debuffed him rather than the Royal Guard. That was a huge mistake, actually. I think I'll be able to recover from it because the Rey is already dead. But I did not play that right at all. All right. Let's see if we can get him to go away. Boy, I should have debuffed Stormtrooper Han. Wow, look at that damage. That is just huge. See, if any of my heroes were, like, low in health, like Qui-Gon Jinn is, that would be really bad. All right. So now I have to deal with Royal Guard again. This is why I think Royal Guard is just a better hero all around for a tank. Ooh, look at that. 25,000 damage out of Leia. Gotta like that. Okay. Let's see. And Rey is always amazing. I think I got this right here. I don't think I'm going to have a hard time. There we go. Now I can take out... Ouch! Ouch! Wow, look at that. all that damage. Boy, that was huge amounts of damage. He seems so good. I'm really excited about him. I really am. But I think I've got this match down. And he is just showing up in the top teams across the board. I think a lot of people have him coming online, and that's why it's starting to show up right now. And I'm also very excited about droids making it into the meta. I just love droids. All the synergies in the droids seem really good. Okay, let's take a look at this mod table, and I'll show you kind of what I'm doing with some of my mods and why I think this is really good. We're going to go over to a website that is made by lordskunk.com. You're welcome to check out his website, and I believe he also has a YouTube channel as well. And what I wanted to show you is this screen right here, which I think is very helpful. And what I learned from this table right here is that the square and the diamond mods pretty much only have one primary stat on it, offense and defense. And I was thinking that there were some other really cool primary stat that could be used on those, and there just isn't. So on those ones right there, I can actually focus on the secondary stats. The round circle one, basically there's health and protection, and in most cases I'm only going to want to use the protection one. And then I'm finding out that on the arrow there's a protection one, on the triangle there's a protection one, and then on the plus sign there also is a protection one. So that would make for a really good Royal Guard mod set. And I'll just show you what I did with mine, and then I'll go back and we'll look at these other ones here too. But on my Royal Guard, I didn't know this, but I basically have him almost optimized out all the way. Right there I've got the offense one, which there's nothing else, but his secondary stats are defensive, protection, and health is good. I don't really know how well that offense one, that seems pretty terrible. He also has got a health buff right there. This one right here, I've got protection, 23%. That's amazing. That one there is defense, and then I've got some defense and tenacity on there. Over here, we've got a 4-dot protection mod. Now, the 5-dot is much better than the 4-dot. The 5-dot would give 23%. There really is not much of a difference between the 3 and the 4, but that seems really good anyways. So the only one that I could make better on this Royal Guard would be a 5-dot mod right here with the 23% protection. Right there is 23 protection. Awesome. And then right there is 23% protection. Now, this is not perfect, but take a look at this. My health plus protection is over 80,000. I think the highest one I've seen so far up to date is 83,000. Let's go back to the screen, and I just want to talk about this mod right here. It seems vital to have the speed mod. That is absolutely the best mod for the arrow. And then over here in the plus sign, it seems like the best mod for some heroes is the potency. And then on the triangle, there's the critical hit and critical damage. Take a look at some of these amazing mods that I already have that I'm pretty excited about. I've put all my really good mods on Rey because I think she's the best hero in the game so far. Right there, 30 speed, amazing. 36% critical damage, that is awesome. And I gotta say, these 1-dot mods with those type of abilities are also very good. Look what I've done with Obi-Wan. Right here, I've got a 1-dot, but that gives 17 speed, which is very good. Down there, I've got the potency one, which is 15% potency. So it doesn't have to be a 5-dot mod. These 1-dot mods are very good. And then once you get the 5-dot mods and you get the optimal stats, boy, then you can start focusing on the secondary and the 3rd and the 4th stats on there, because then it just becomes infinitely complex. But it seems like that primary stat is really important. Like right here, I've got potency on Tebow. And I just wanted to talk about what potency is and what tenacity is. Potency increases the chance of detrimental effects, and tenacity is the opposite of that. And then there's also something called accuracy. Like if you're annoyed about dodging, you can put an accuracy mod on that arrow one. Let's go back and look at that. This arrow one right here, accuracy percent, that pretty much just offsets entirely the dodge ability, which I know a lot of people are annoyed. Okay, we'll go do one more battle in the squad arena for the number 3 seed. I've got 3 battles left, so I've got about 2 hours left on my server reset. So I probably will place in the top 5. If I can play as close to the reset, then I will be able to get the number 1 slot. If I can beat the team, probably won't have a hard time with that. Yay. My Rey gets to go first. She has speed over 200. I don't know exactly what it is. Wouch! Look at that. Oh boy, I've got to go. Oh man, I've got to go stealth. I don't have a choice on that. All right. Well, let's just do a double swipe there. Yeah, she's stunned. Okay, we got the taunt from Stormtrooper Han, and yay, my Obi-Wan and Jin did not. I think I'm just going to do a regular swipe right there. Get the foresight up. That was pretty lucky. That doesn't always happen. Okay, so as soon as Qui-Gon comes, I will do that. And now I got to take out Rey. All right, let's see if we can one-shot her. Well, I think I can do this. I think this will work. No! Ah! Oh, my goodness, that's terrible. Leia's so inconsistent. I should have saved it for Rey. Should have waited another turn. I'm going to get smashed by my opponent's Rey. Lucky there, I got a dodge. Okay. Well, Royal Guard's taunt will go down here momentarily. Oh, well, I really wanted to take out Rey, but maybe I'll be able to wipe out Royal Guard. Well, I don't have much of a choice. Probably should have did offense up there. That was kind of a waste. All right. Go away. All right. Gone. And then, yay. Now I can focus on Princess Leia and Stormtrooper Han. And, of course, I want to take out Old Ben last. I do not want to take out Old Ben before, because when he dies, everybody gets super duper buffs. She disappears. Let's see. We're going to get a stun here. I probably can put this on autoplay. I don't think I'm going to have a hard time with this right now. Boy, look at that dodge. Yeah, let's see how many times there's a dodge. Okay, not so bad. Boy, he seems to, like, Old Ben dodges so many times. There was a dodge. Oh, stun. Now that he's stunned, he can't dodge. That's another reason why I prefer Royal Guard over Stormtrooper Han. I just really think that dodge is really good. But boy, he's dodging a ton. 4 versus 1. Go down, dude. All right. Almost dead. Boy, you're so tanky. All right, and it is over. Okay, right here in the middle of the screen, there is a link to all of my Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. There is a link in the description to lordskunk.com, and be sure to check out his YouTube channel as well. And as always, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.